Welcome back. This is CBH4K, and this is XCOM Enemy Unknown / Within. When last we left off, we had just finished our first mission, and now we're headed into naming soldiers. Now, before we get started, I would like to say thank you for subscribing, thank you for leaving likes, thank you for leaving upvotes, and thank you for leaving comments and leaving names. I really appreciate it. And I would also like to say thank you in advance for leaving a like and continuing to and getting more subscribers to this channel. Now, if you could, please leave another like for this video and some more upvotes for this video, as well as subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate that if you haven't already. Also, leave a comment and leave a... You know what else? Just viewing this episode helps out a great deal, and I appreciate it. Also, if you want a soldier's name, you can leave a comment either in the Reddit post for this episode, or you can leave a comment in YouTube itself. With that out of the way, let's get started, shall we? Now, I don't know if you want me to mention your names while I do this, but well, your usernames, but I'll just say that someone left dismiss from Darkest Dungeon. I have played that game. I have actually played it on this channel. If you want to take a look at that live stream I did, a few months ago. I think I might have done it for Halloween. I'm not sure. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Let's find you a color. Let's color you first. And now I'll mention your names if you ask me to mention your name in the comments, if you want to take credit for the character. But I think people will see your name in the comment section, and we're going to give this guy this hair because I think it looks cool. And you need a guile hair in XCOM. It's sort of a tradition. Let's see. Let's give you this one. Oh. So let's give you... Let's give you that other armor. Yeah, I like that armor. The armor looks better. Let's give you a helmet. Let's make it a good helmet. There we go. And let's move on to you. And let's Avi. There we go. There's a lot of names. Did we give anyone blue yet? We gave you like sort of a blue. Do you need a helmet or anything crazy? And like, nah, you look pretty good. I'm trying to decorate and give them I'm also giving you each a color because you want it to stick out on the battlefield and see your soldier, right? So yeah. Again, thank you for the names. Okay, so someone left their actual username, XCOM Commander. So we will use their username. Thank you for your name. Let's cap that. R. You know what? I think I have a perfect thing for you. Since you're the commander and all, let's give you a nice beret and sunglasses. Yeah, there it is. There it is. That's the color we want to give you. Let's make it green. Okay. Let's make sure nobody has the same color. You're a brighter green. You're a darker green. Okay. And Chaos. You left your name. We'll give it. Now, some of you are worried about the stats of your soldier. Don't worry about that. I set it to randomly increase. So even if you have bad stats at the start, well, he actually has pretty good will. But if you have bad stats at the start, it'll probably go tick up more and more. Now, since I've randomed my starting stats, 55 aim is pretty bad. It's like, I think it might be the worst aim you can get on a rookie. On anybody, really. Now let's see what we can give you. Let's give you a chaotic color. Oh, there it is. That's perfect. Alright, do we want to give you a helmet? Yeah, look at that. That is awesome right there. Hopefully it becomes something cool and not like a support. Not a support. You know what? A support is useful. Support is very useful. Okay, now we can go into... Someone left their soldier they had in their own playthrough called Sunny. We'll give him the name Sunny, and we'll give him the nickname Sunny. Actually, yeah. Yeah, I was about to name them Always Sunny instead, and I have Always in the first name and Sunny in the last name. Let me know if you want me to do that, the person who gave Sunny. Alright, let's move on. Matt Jackson. I don't think we have a name for you, Matt Jackson, so... do we want to give... Who do we want to give Tracy Webb to? You know what? We'll actually get out of here and look at it. Oh, both of you are pretty bad, but you're less awful, so we'll give you Tracy Webb. I don't think any of my soldiers have high aim, which is going to be funny when they miss a bunch. Well, funny for you guys, horrible for me. Well, she's got 65. We could have named her Tracy Webb, but it's already done. It's fine. It's fine. You got 71 aim. You're going to be doing most of the legwork. You've already got 3 kills. That's good. We want our sniper leveled up as fast as we can. And there's a reason for that, and we'll get into that later. Now, you have pretty good aim. Yeah, but you haven't killed any. Okay. You haven't done anything on the mission. Now, here's the plus side of this. This is a fun tip. In XCOM, you get XP for just surviving the mission. Since he survived the mission, he got some XP for it. Now, in the next mission, guess what? He doesn't even have to kill anyone to level up. He just has to survive another mission, and he gets a squatty level up. So, bear that in mind. Alright. Now let's move on to the actual mission, the alien abductions. Now. This screen has 4 bits of information that are very important. The location, the panic level, the difficulty of the mission, and the rewards. Let's start with the location. Now, location is very important because each alien abduction missions, all 3 of these, you can only do 1 per incident of alien abductions on the map. So right now we can only do, since there's 3 of them, we have to ignore 2 others if we want to. And well, we're gonna have to ignore 2 others, and we're gonna have to do 1. And if we fail that mission, well, it's not gonna be good because panic will go up in that country where we failed. Now, as a side thing, all the continents, they will also get a all the countries on the continent that have an alien abduction mission go off without you intervening, they will also go up by 1 pip in their panic bar. So you have to keep that in mind every time you do one of these missions. But since this is our first one, the panic isn't that high, so we can mostly ignore the panic this time. But next time we might not be so lucky. And the next part is the difficulty. Now I'm going to tell you right now, the difficulty just means how many aliens are going to be on the mission. Enemies are going to be in the mission. So it's like 4 if it's easy, 6 if it's moderate, and I believe 8 if it's difficult. Now it changes the difficulty. Now it changes based on the difficulty you select at the start of the game. For instance, if you select impossible, it'd probably be much more difficult. Difficult would probably have more people in it, like 10 or 12 or something like that. It's been a while since I've done impossible. But if you just focus, don't worry about that. Don't worry about the difficulty, because I'm going to tell you right now, once you get to a certain point, you won't even care that the mission difficulties are what they are after a certain point. In fact, you'll get enough equipment upgrades. Your soldiers will be a lot more skilled and have more experience, and they'll be able to do a lot more, and you'll have more experience, and this will not bother you after a while. And finally, rewards. Now, rewards, I'm going to let you know right now, the engineers are the most important. Money is okay, but I consider scientists more important than money. And the reason why I consider engineers and scientists more important than money is because you can't buy new scientists and engineers. You have to get them as mission rewards or by other means. So you basically have to get this, and if you want to advance, you need engineers. Engineers are the key to this game, especially early on. And you'll get a building that will help you get more engineers, but you have to get like an extra engineer. So you're gonna have to do that. You're gonna have to do this mission. Alright. Yeah, that's about it. We're gonna do India. Now bear in mind what happens when this panic is gonna go up across the board. But that's okay. Don't freak out about that. It'll be fine. Alright. I think that's about it. Since he's gonna get a level up freely anyway, we don't need to use a grenade to guarantee a kill with him, since he'll get a level up anyway. So normally I like to have a grenade in case there's like one sector left and we need like this guy to level up. He can just chuck a grenade and get that level up. He won't need to worry about leveling up. He'll just take shots like normal, and he's got decent aim. He should be able to hit. He's probably going to be the one that takes the shot when we need to. Okay. With that out of the way, let's go.
Strike one. Prepare for landing.
The area of engagement for this mission
this
will
map's,
be in India.
oh, not this map.
Alien
Alright.
major
It's
cities.
just a
Our
map.
response is crucial to minimizing the spread of panic.
Central, this is Big Sky. Strike team is touching down now. Standing by for your orders.
Roger, Big Sky. Reading you 5 by 5. Strike
Making
one has the
noises.
green light for deployment.
Alright, I knew that was happening. The reason why I don't like this map is quite simply you don't have good cover starting off. You're stuck in bad cover. Yeah. I should have gotten a head down.
out.
Get over here. You got that good aim. So we'll set you up in Overwatch. How about you? You have good aim. You have 60. Let's put you up here. Let's not get you. Let's not put you on the bad spot. Hunker down gives you a defensive bonus. I forgot to mention that last episode. So if you don't know what to do with a soldier, just hunker him down. That is an Overwatch. That is a good Overwatch right there. Alright, we'll push you up. I should have hunkered him down, but honestly, putting him in Overwatch was probably the better move right there.
Okay, that's what we're looking for.
Alright, I just wanted to scope out to see how long we have to wait. Let's not move up any further. So without the sniper, just Overwatch. And we'll move you up. Yeah, right here. Hey, buddy. Bye, buddy. You know what? You did a good kill earlier. I'm not going to complain too much about that. Because misses happen. So the question is, do I use a rocket for that? Also, do we move over here and risk this? Yes, we do.
In hand, Commander.
Now, XCOM is about risk management and positioning. Those are the two main things it's about. There's other things that come into play, but those are the most essential things. So, I could take a huge risk right now and basically run out here and try and get them, or with shooting, or I could get up relatively close and then just chuck a grenade. So it's probably a better idea if we do like something like this. Now this wastes a grenade, but it also guarantees he won't be a problem. Like, we had no control over that situation, and just to wipe him out like that, it's probably better for us overall. I don't know why I moved you first. You should have just been reloading. We'll move you to where the other guy was. That way you won't activate anything, and we'll just set you in Overwatch. Alright. That is a promotion.
They're trying to pull back.
And that's good. He knows he's outmatched. Now, 51%. Since the sniper cannot move and shoot, they can only move because their sniper rifle takes up 2 actions. So, I would always recommend you shoot first with the sniper if you see anything in their viewpoint. They might miss, they might hit, but he hit this time. And plus, you need kills. You need to feed that sniper kills early on.
Ready to engage.
Trust me, they become much better once they hit their stride. But right now, they're when they're a baby sniper, they just... You're always stuck in a situation of, well, sniper's out of position, and I can't really aim and shoot.
Good to go.
Let's move up. Alright, let's push up. Just run up. could reload, but I think it's better if we just wait.
Shh. You hear that?
Oh, that was good. We can fish him with this with a pistol. That was very good. Okay. Now, when I said positioning earlier, I meant like getting flanks, getting the high ground, maneuvering your soldiers in a way that they are not vulnerable to being flanked or a high ground assault.
On the move. Roger that.
And I also mean setting up a Overwatch Trap. Now, an Overwatch Trap basically means... Where do I put you? Oof. Setting all your guys to Overwatch in an area you think the enemy will pop out at or come to. So I'm just going to set these two into an Overwatch Trap. Do I want you to participate in it? Tell you what I do want. I want you up here
Solid copy, Commander.
in case we need you. Okay, I was worried that he was going to be spotted, but it'll be fine. Set up Overwatch, and let's see what happens. Okay, they're doing the mind meld. That's fine. Alright. Ah, we lost that meld. That's okay. Now I got blood all over this place. Yep,
Missed the target.
that's fine.
Affirmative.
Move you over here, see if you can see him. You cannot. That is fine. Alright. Now let's try the rocket launcher. Now you can't move and shoot with the rocket launcher. You can only move or shoot with the rocket, because the rocket launcher, like the sniper rifle, takes up 2 action, and you can only use it once per mission. So it's like an extra grenade. It has a 90% chance of failing, so you have to be careful with it. Let's aim it right there. But it has much greater range than a grenade. I thought it would land on him. I didn't see. Oh. I guess that's that. I should have hunkered down. Wow. You guys are really bad at your jobs.
No, please, no!
I was counting on him flanking. I took a risk on putting him in the bad spot. Ah, man. Okay. He's vulnerable. I got a better shot on this guy. But if I take him out, we take out both. So let's... There's the risk. And I got rewarded for it.
Mission accomplished.
Commander to the Situation Room. Commander to the Situation Room.
Was that... That wasn't one of my better missions, but yeah, it was alright. And somebody got support.
The assault class serves as our front line. They're the first ones into a fight, and the last ones out.
Alright. I don't like the fact he has low will. So, running gun basically means you can move twice and shoot. Moving twice is considered a dash, also. And when you dash, there's a higher chance an Overwatch will miss you. That's just in case you have to
Just like
move
it
during
sounds,
Overwatch.
the support class provides that intangible edge our squads need. They make everyone around them better.
Supports have a smoke grenade that gives you it's a once per mission item
Commander to the situation
that
room.
gives you 20 defense to
Commander
all
to
your
the
units
Situation
in the
Room.
cloud of smoke. Well, to all units. So it works on the aliens as well, so you want to be careful with it. And it lasts through the enemy's turn. And we got medals. I forgot to do medals, but that's fine. We'll do it maybe next episode. And we can do a workshop now.
Commander to
Now,
the
panic
Situation
has
Room.
increased in North
Commander
America.
to the
Panic
Situation
has
Room.
increased in Africa. Panic has decreased in India by 1.
We will be in touch, Commander.
Now, let's look at the panic situation.
Every member of the council is going to want
And the way we do that, we
coverage.
look at the
So we
situation
should plan
room.
our deployments carefully.
Now, a situation room is where you can launch a satellite. We don't have any satellites available, but if we did, we could launch it from the screen. Now, here's a tip. Here's a great tip for you in case you're struggling with this game. Always be aware of your panic. Like, when the alien abduction mission comes up, you may want to just forego the rewards, and focus on getting a country that's high in panic back down, because panic went down in India. Let's see, and because that it went down, it didn't go up anywhere else in Asia. So we can ignore Asia next time, and we can ignore Europe because they didn't have one this go around. And we can also ignore South America, but North America and Africa, if they get, particularly Mexico and Egypt, if they get hit again, their panic will go up to max, and they will leave the council at the end of the month. So you may want to stop that by any means necessary. The best way is to do a mission. Another way is to launch a satellite if you need to. Now, the reason I mention this is if 8 countries leave, the XCOM project gets shut down, period. Let's go over here.
The new engineers arrived this morning, Commander. We're always glad to have more help.
Remember, this
out
cost like 25, now it costs 19, and this used to cost 100, now it costs 17. 77. Sorry. Anyway. Now, a good strategy for this is to remember, satellites take 20 days to manufacture. Regardless of when you put them forth, when you start building them, it always takes 20 days. And even if you have a lot more engineers and you have a lot more equipment to help you think it would make it go faster, no, it still takes 20 days. So keep that in mind when you are doing your satellites. My advice is to do the satellites start building the satellites you think you're going to need by the end of the month. And by the end of the month, if you see something like this at 5 pips of panic, 5 dots of panic, and you're like, we got to launch a satellite to save it, then launch it like on the next to last day, because that's when the council report happens. And if this council member is not happy, they will leave, and you will lose that country for the rest of the game. So, okay, let's look at finances. Now, those are your finances. So I would recommend you save all your satellites till the end. Now let's look at the finances again. Now you see that money is going to your maintenance of your aircraft and all your other stuff in your base. Now that's why you wanted the maintenance fee cut in half with the North American bonus, because right now it's 60 bucks. If we had the North American bonus, it'd be 30 bucks that'd be taken out of our monthly paycheck. Now, the gray market is really important because that's where you sell all your extra stuff.
However, we should be careful in choosing what items we release.
I recommend you don't sell anything until you research it first. After you research it, you can sell as much as you think you don't need it. Also, there's like a little news ticker down here. It's green is good news, red I think is bad news, and I think this blue news, that's just neutral. Anyway.
We've been picking up some odd transmissions lately. Some nut calling himself Commander Straker has been all over the news ranting about shadow operatives.
Shadow operatives? We don't have shadow operatives in our secret organization. And pending request is basically them, the council asking for special equipment, like a country asking for special equipment. Since we can't produce anything besides medkits, we're probably not going to get a request anytime soon. So it's whatever at this point. Now, let's see. Let's look at the launch and satellite.
Negative. That equipment should be passed
Let's keep an
on directly
eye
to the research team.
So if you want to keep all the countries, like, which is my strategy for this playthrough, I would basically take a mission that would reduce the panic, but I'm also going to be ready for it to launch a satellite. So right now, I should start setting up a goal for this month. My goal for this month is to basically get ready to have another satellite uplink up and running. What do I need for that? I need 10 engineers. Okay, I can do that. Well, not right now, because I only have 9. But if I build a workshop, that will provide me an extra 5 engineers. It requires 3 power and 6 engineers and 130 cash. So the question is, what do I do with this? Since we have a 22 power right now, I say well, let's think about it. Let's legitimately think about it. I shouldn't buy anything right now, because at the end of the month, I think I get an engineer, don't I? Do I get an engineer? Yeah, I get an engineer per month. So I get 1 free engineer. So at the end of this month, I will get an engineer, and I will be able to build a second satellite uplink. So I'm gonna save my money, and I'm gonna buy a bunch of satellites at the start of the month, and then I'm gonna build a satellite uplink at some point during the month. It's more important that I have the satellites ready and worry about the satellite uplinks later, because satellite uplink only takes like 14 days, so I can finagle that much easier. Okay, I think that does it for this episode. I would like to say thank you for stopping by. This has been CVH4K, and this has been XCOM Enemy Within / Enemy Unknown, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.